Hey friends, I've made many videos but I've never really told my story of how and why I came to faith in Jesus Christ. So give me a couple of minutes and let me tell you my story. And if you want, you can ask me more. I didn't grow up as a Christian. We didn't have any faith in our home. At school, I did have a dose of religion and rules that never did anything for me, never meant anything except made me feel guilty. But I did fill my life up with sport and adventure, running, swimming, sailing, just great adventure-filled life that I try to fill my life up with. And that worked for me until it was taken away. You see, at the age of 18, maybe the height of my sporting success at that time was winning the South African Biathlon Championships with a new South African record, which was amazing in our little town. But a month later, it all came crashing down. My body literally seized up with arthritis that came out of nowhere. My wrists, my fingers, my knees. I could hardly walk that year. I couldn't tie my shoelaces without extreme pain. Suddenly everything I had was taken away from me, and that began a search for me. There must be more to life than this. The next year I was drafted to the South African Navy, and I still had this crazy pain. I just wouldn't quit. And a new friend invited me to church. He said, come and see. And I went and I saw something I'd never seen before, and I experienced something I'd never experienced before. This was not church as I knew it. Began a search for me, and I concluded in that search that the claims of Jesus Christ were true, that the life, the death, the burial, the resurrection of Jesus Christ were true. And I surrendered my life to Jesus Christ. I put my faith and my hope in Him, and everything changed for me. Everything changed on the inside. I wasn't healed. My circumstances didn't change, but on the inside, I was filled with peace, with hope, with a sense of purpose in life. Fantastic. Now you might say, Wolfie, well, you needed a crutch and Christianity did that for you. That's the only reason you came to faith. And I'd say absolutely not, because you see, I went on to do even greater sporting things, running a sub 4-minute mile, great adventures. But you see, throughout all of that, Christ has remained the constant. These things became for me an expression of the freedom and fulfillment I have in Jesus, not a seeking for freedom and fulfillment. And now when I do my adventures, I just want you to know I'm not looking for freedom and fulfillment on a mountaintop or board meeting or paddleboard. No, I'm expressing something that I've experienced on the inside, and it's been the constant through all the highs and the lows I've had. So it's not a crutch. It is my covenant. Jesus is the one who has been the constant and the strength and the hope of my life. And He can do the same for you. So I want to just encourage you, if you're not a believer in Jesus, two things. I want to be like my friend did for me. Say, just come and see. Maybe your first step is come and see. Come to one of our online services. Come and see. Come a little closer. If you want to, please direct message me. I would love to make time to speak to you. You can ask me more about faith. Tell me your story. Let's talk. I will make time for you if you personal message me if you're not a Christian. So that's my story. You can ask me more. God bless you. I hope you find what I found, the fulfillment in Jesus Christ. Goodbye.